Hey everybody, it's Scott coming at you to tell you about Disc Giant, and that Disc Giant will be set up this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. At Washoe Disc Golf Course or Washoe Golf Course in the bottom level of the actual facility there. If you're familiar with the building, when you enter the west door, the first one that you can actually physically get to from the parking lot, usually when you enter that door, you'll see the restrooms to the right. We will be set up in a room that most people don't know is there. To the left, people will also be checking in there for the PDGA League on Sunday. So this video is to show you some of the things that you might find there. Right now, a lot of you know that there is a disc. There's actually, from COVID, as a result of COVID, two things have happened. An explosion in disc golf popularity, and combined with a shortage of discs, which is why when you go to certain sporting goods that used to have a couple hundred discs maybe, I was just at one of them yesterday and there's literally 3 putters and 1 mid and 6, there was like 11 discs total, and they've totally just about eliminated their disc section. So anyway, check some of this stuff out. I'm going to cut over to, I'm going to show you what you're going to find. Aside from the fact that you'll actually get to find discs, one of the things that I do, Disc Giant was created originally to raise money to finish Reno's first course, which was the ranch, and we'd use the profit to buy more baskets when the ranch was only half built for I don't know how long that the situation was. But that is part of the way we got the ranch the rest of the way built. So that's where Disc Giant started. And since then, Disc Giant, which is really just me, has been really in existence to support my tournaments. When I run tournaments, I make custom art for the tournaments. And over the years, people everywhere have started collecting my art, so when the discs don't sell at tournaments, you'll see them at auction online and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, the thing that I like about it, when I used to go to tournaments, if I showed up to a tournament and it was just like, okay, here's the tournament going on, I appreciated that. But when a tournament had tons of discs, you got there and you were just like, this is awesome. I mean, I loved it. It made it more of an event, a happening, and it didn't matter what they had in the discs. I was just like, I was digging it. So I made a decision a long time ago when I started TDing my events that when I had a tournament, I was going to make this big as I wanted a tournament to be every time I went. As a result, I bought way too many discs. And anyway, I built up an inventory over the years. Now, again, since people started collecting my stuff, that's become less of an issue. But that gets us back to what you'll find at Disc Giant. When you find, for example, I've got tons of road runners, okay? There's a couple different things you're going to find there. It's mostly road runners that just have different collectible stamps on them. So if you like Road Runner and you love to throw Road Runner, you'll find what you want. But if you're looking for something above and beyond and cooler than a regular Road Runner, you are in a one-of-a-kind situation, because people, I'm serious, it sounds like I'm exaggerating, people all over the world write to me, but I don't ship international because it's a headache. It's a headache. And people pay $25, $45, whatever they auction for a disc, and then they end up having to pay $30 for it. Well, it's just gross. Unfortunately, that's how it is. So, anyway, you're going to find some cool variations of the disc. Some of the stuff I also have that you won't find anywhere else are factory seconds. So normally, like a star, let's use Roadrunner as an example. Normally a star Roadrunner might cost you $18, $20, depending on where you buy it. And this is an opportunity for you to get a Roadrunner with just a very simple factory second stamp for just $11. And you're like, what's a factory second? Well, a factory second, sometimes when manufacturers do their manufacturing, discs will have a little bit of a blemish on them. They might have some other weird inconsistency and they don't meet the standard for the regular run. So they set those aside and they call those factory seconds and they sell them for less. Well, once when you go to order a factory second, if you can find them anywhere, online from the manufacturer. With shipping, they end up costing you probably 13 or 14 bucks with shipping, but it's a rare occasion when you actually get to see the disc and see what color it is, and the profile. You guys know that some discs come out flatter, some of them are more domey, and you start to look for, dude, I like the domey version of this or whatever it is. But the great thing about going into a disc shop or at Disc Giant when we set up, it's a pop-up shop, is that you can hold, see, and feel the disc. You can see the color, and if you're getting a factory second, you can save a bunch of money to try out maybe a different mold or get more of the mold that you like and you want to practice more with that. So that's a good thing. Anyway, so here we go. Going to start getting into what you might find in some of these bins. I'll also have some Discraft out there. We'll start getting more Discraft in as this goes on. We'll be adding Castoplast, adding DD, and some MVP. Right now it's going to be mostly Innova because as an Innova ambassador and a long-time partner with Innova running tons of events, I've got a little bit better relationship with them, and so that's how we're getting started. So the pop-up shop will be most Sundays unless I'm away for a tournament at Washoe. It may eventually expand to more days at Washoe in the same spot, and who knows, maybe eventually this will be a permanent thing. But the great thing is that you guys will have a spot to get your hands on some cool stuff, and literally some of this stuff you will not find anywhere else in the world. You'll find some Halos. Halo's been crazy popular lately. There's Halo Wraith this weekend, Halo Destroyers, Halo Lions. Some people say that these are more stable depending on the mold. I know Halo Destroyers have been highly sought after because they're some of the most stable destroyers. Halo Turns, Halo Shrikes, and another hot pick, if you like pigs, is a Champion Hog. Some people might know that pigs have only been made twice in Champion material, but because of that, if you find them at auction, you can't get them for less than $60. These are basically Champion pigs, but just one speed slower. So it's almost more of what you love about pigs, but in a plastic that's more durable. That's one of the sad things about pigs is most of the time they're made in material that easily degrades. So once your pig gets primed, all of a sudden it's easy to beat it into a state that it's not why you were originally using it. Okay, look, so you show up and you like eagles. There's Champion eagles in different crazy stamps in weights down to, at least 167. There's a bunch of different weights. It's basically those two stamps, the Marmot Samurai from the Washoe Golf Course fundraiser and the Turkey Toss. There's also Color Glow Champion eagles. There's also, and then if you like Thunderbirds, you're going to find regular stuff like Star Thunderbirds in a variety of stamps and weights, and you're also going to find some treasures like Glow double stamped leftovers from Lizard Peak, which have gone for a lot of money at auction. There's also, if you like Thunderbirds, like a G-Star Thunderbird. And then in some of these discs, you're going to find Eagles and Thunderbirds also in the Las Vegas Monster stamp that are kind of separate, and the Maximus Fundraiser stamp. So there's some of those. You'll find some XT Atlases in the Marmot Samurai stamp. Those are also in the Monster stamp. If you like leopards, you've got regular Star Leopards in weights down to, what I'm seeing right here quickly, down to 158. There might be some even lighter ones. All the way up to max weight. Champ Leopard 3s in some different stamps and different weights. Glow Leopard 3 is going to be, you're going to find that in both some Lizard Peak, Lizard Girl, and Turkey Toss stamps. Champ Valkyries are in this pile. There's also some Star Valkyries in different stamps, but we got some Champ Valks in, that's a nice transitional one. Marmot Samurai, Turkey Toss. That stamp's called Garuda. Some choice color combos. And very popular, one of the most popular discs of all time, Champ Beast in Marmot Samurai and also a few turkey tosses left of Champion Beast. So Firebirds, there's a whole lot more Firebirds, but there's some Color Glow Firebirds in Garuda, King of Birds stamp. There's some Eye-Dye Firebirds left with the Lizard Peak Samurai. And then you're going to see those again in just a little bit, more Firebirds in the Maximus stamp and the LVC Monster stamp. Star Wraiths in King of Birds stamp or in the Washoe Marmot Samurai. Some Color Glow Wraiths still available in the Lizard Girl stamp. A few of those left. Special flat, when you see the special flat top process that I'm describing, we pay Innova extra to have Rancho rocks flattened for us. Man, the KC Pro flat top rocks, whether it's Color Glow or regular KC Pro, nothing flies. There is nothing that flies like this. You hyzer flip these things up, and God, what a beautiful flight. So anyway, there's still a few Color Glow KC Pro in the Lizard Samurai. There's some AVR X3s, 12 each or 2 for 20 if you want to get a matching pair. A nice flat putter in various weights. That one I just picked up is 165. There's up to max weight. And there's also some Color Glow Rock 3s left with Lizard Samurai. One left in the Marmot Samurai. Oh, these are hiding here. I see a couple color, someone stashed that. It's a dirty trick. Anyway, look, there's King of Birds in Color Glow AVRs. Very nice plastic and a little bit cooler than a regular plastic you'll find anywhere else because this glow and Color Glow stuff is only available. Some models you'll find in stock, but you'll never find it Color Glow. It's only available to tournament directors for fundraising purposes, and that's why I have it. Some other Color Glow AVRs and Lizard Girl still available. Luster AVR 3, that's a great approach disc, or a nice stable putter. Still available in the Lizard Samurai. Some Color Glow KC Big Bead AVRs is a different style AVR, which some people may prefer, depending on their putting style. I like it myself. Okay, Invictus, Savage, super overstable. There's some swirly Invictuses here that are just fantastic in the wind. You won't get far with them otherwise, but great wind fighter. Lizard Girl, Samurai, Lizard Samurai, still a couple of those. And this disc is not available anywhere else in Champ plastic. It's even more stable, and it's a very limited quantity, can be offered to Innova sponsored tournaments, and I have a few still left. That's a good pick. If you're looking for wind fighter or something super overstable that will go further than a Firebird. Okay, Blizzard, got a lot of lightweight stuff that you'll see Blizzard also in the... You'll also see Blizzard in the factory seconds, but there's some cool, there's a fantastic Halo Sunburst Blizzard Katana. There's some Blizzard Katanas in Marmot Samurai. There's some Blizzard Bosses in Marmot Samurai, in Garuda King of Birds stamp, and those are the stamps in which those are available. All right, so over here we get into some of the limited edition full color discs that people collect. There's still some the Trippy Monster from LVC that this is all my art. There's a few Washoe Marmot Samurais left. There may be 1 or 2 of the Lizard Girl left, and those are what's available. Oh, you know what? There's still a Lizard Peak Judge left. One of those, that's the skeleton sidearm design. I've got a couple other limited edition full colors. There's the Elvis I did for Las Vegas Challenge in 2019, and there's this, they call it the throwback disc because it shows a stamp from 2001, and this is the 20-year anniversary, so this is the 2001 version where I'm like, yeah, I don't think we need to focus on that. Let's pretend like this was floating in space. Anyway, look, some weird stuff, right? Because I'm a weirdo. So, there's tons of destroyers everywhere, but right in this bin, you're going to see Shimmer Star destroyers from the Legend of Lizard Peak. Some people say that the Shimmer Star destroyers are among the most stable destroyers. There's some, this is a hot pick. There's some glow destroyers left from the Legend of Lizard Peak last year in Lizard Girl, the two colors, the double stamp rocks. This says assorted rock 3s, but there's actually, I'll show you right here. There's some 20-year anniversary, 30-year anniversary rocks. These aren't actually rock 3s. These are San Marino rocks, Champion San Marino rocks. I believe it's one of the only times San Marino rock has been made in Champ, and it's desirable by some people that collect and some people that throw because they have different characteristics. There's a Black Star Halloween. I'm just showing you. There's all kinds of stuff you'll find in here. There's a Halloween rock from a couple years ago. There is a that's a good pick. That's a 2015 Turkey Toss Rock 3. Another one of those with the Aztec bird head design. Hey, there's a few USDGC Rock Pluses in here from, I don't know, from a while ago. And there's still some juicy, there's a Star Eye Rock 3, and that's a pretty sweet Champ. There's some Champ Rock 3s in there with Lizard Samurai. We get over here to some T-Birds. Again, some of these are going to be in other sections with Maximus Tour stamps or LVC Monster stamps, because I just got back from LVC doing some fundraising for Maximus and LVC. Okay, with my art, Eye T-Bird, there's one of those left from Lizard Peak. Ooh, Splatter Star T-Bird. There's some Lizard Samurai left with Splatter T-Bird. So, again, some of these only available at an Innova-sponsored or Innova-driven tournament. Limited edition Glow T-Bird. Very nice. Some color Glow T-Birds with Lizard Girl and with Garuda, King of Birds. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. Oh, I like that too. Anyway, look, a bunch of stuff. A bunch of unusual, hard-to-find stuff, if that's the kind of thing that makes you excited. This is one of those items. Turn, fantastic disc, but EcoStar Turn is very hard to come by. Again, another disc that you would only find if someone had the connection and was making and was hosting an Innova-driven sponsored event. Assorted turns, look at this. Ooh, that's a treasure. That is a G-Star turn from the 2017 Legend of Lizard Peak. And then there's a Luster turn with Marmot Samurai, and there's some regular Champ turns with Marmot Samurai. Another G-Star from Old School Lizard Peak. Another G-Star. This one's that's a 156 King of Birds. There's some Champ turns with Lizard Samurai, all kinds of good stuff. Look, Shrike, one of my faves. Limited edition Smoke Shrike. Oh, gorgeous. Anyway, you'll find that here this weekend. Champ Shrikes in weights down to, looks like 167 on the regular Champ. Luster Shrikes, you'll find some Luster Shrikes left in those stamps. Star Shrikes in Lizard Samurai, in Lizard Girl, in King of Birds, all kinds of weights. Oh, hey, I wanted to point this out. If you get some discs and one of those is in your purchase, I've got stickers for almost, well, some of the more recent art. You're going to get one of those free, up to one. If you get 5 of this, I'm not going to. No one needs 5 stickers. Or if you get Lizard Girl, I'll give you up to 1 Lizard Girl sticker with your purchase. And there's some other ones, like this is a good example because that's a cool sticker. Bingo, sticker. And what about if I get a Marmot Samurai POW sticker? And it doesn't have to be one of the colored ones, could be one of those, whatever. I've got the following stickers. Marmot Samurai, Garuda King of Birds, Lizard Girl, there's LVC Monster, there is Lizard Samurai. There's also the Maximus sticker. If you get a Maximus Tour support disc, you'll get one of those. Okay, some more Luster AVR 3s in Marmot Samurai available. Color Glow Gators in Lizard Samurai. Okay. One Color Glow Gator left in, that's not a Color Glow Gator, that's a Pro Gator. Hard to come by, Pro Gator. I'm sorry, KC Pro Glow Gator in Marmot Samurai. A couple regular Pro Gators, also an unusual offering. They don't usually make Gators in Pro. In Lizard Girl, some of those available if you're a Gator fan. Star-Eyed Destroyers still available, just a couple left in Lizard Girl. Star Destroyers. You're going to find a lot of Star Destroyers because Destroyer is one of the best-selling discs in history in various weights, in various stamps. Right here we have Lizard Girl, Marmot Samurai, and that's what's in, oh, and some Lizard Samurai. That's a nice one. There's another star. Looks like one splatter Star Destroyer left in Marmot Samurai, some glow Star Destroyers in Marmot Samurai, and that's a colored glow and a regular glow. Firebirds, more Firebirds. Don't worry, these will kind of be grouped together when you get there. Lizard Girl, Marmot Samurai, Firebirds. This is a limited edition Lizard Girl. These are all two-color stamps. And then there are some glow Firebirds and color glow. Anytime you see this color glow on the Firebirds, know that if you are a Sexton Firebird fan and you like to throw those, any of the color glow Firebirds you're going to find with my stamps on them it's the same disc with a different stamp. It might be a way to get one at a lower cost that you can throw and not feel worried that you're, oh my God, will this Sexton be worth $200 next year? Okay, look, more T-Birds. These are stars, tons of different weights. Lizard Samurai, Marmot Samurai. Yep, those two in this batch of star T-Birds. Now we're going to transition it into some of the fundraising discs that I did recently. Star Rock 3, the black discs. The white discs always show the stamp nice. And Trippy Monster, it's when I say Trippy Monster, it's this, you see that it's a Trippy Monster, but there's two peace signs signifying 22 monster years of the Las Vegas Challenge. In my opinion, easily. If you ever have a chance to go to the Las Vegas Challenge, you should do so, because I've been to a lot of Maximus and myself have both been to a lot of world championships, and that is easily, the magnitude of that tournament is bigger and better than most of the worlds we've been to. And one of the great things about it is that the pros are playing there at the same time with the AMs. They don't do that anymore with worlds. So you're going to see some of the most famous people in the sport. At what other sport could you, of this size, could you ever go up to one of the biggest players in the world, see them walking by you as you go to the snack bar and go, brother, can I get your autograph? Or sister, that was ferocious when I saw you on that footage. Can I get your autograph? And in our sport, we have some of the coolest, most gracious people around, and these people are happy to say hi to you, which is fantastic. Look, a lot of buzz has been happening, going around about the Maximus full color discs, which are on Champion rocks, different colors. These came out intense, insane, awesome, and here's a peek at the Maximus stickers that you didn't get to see before. You'll get one of those when you buy a Maximus Tour support disc. All right, we have some Star Roadrunners here in weights down to 149, up to 175 in the King of Birds stamp. KC Pro Glow Rock, average dome instead of flattened in King of Birds. That's a color glow. Some Star Mako 3s in weights down to, it looks like down to 167 in King of Birds in different colors, up to max weight 180. Some matching glow AVR pairs in Lizard Samurai, and there's one left in Lizard Girl. This is an interesting pick and a very hard disc to come by. Very old school. Whippet X. Whippet was for a long time the most stable disc made. A utility disc kind of in the vein of a Firebird. Whippet X luster plastic makes it even more stable, and it's in the X configuration. That refers to the edge, the shape of the edge. The most stable Whippet configuration ever made. So, that, if you can look that up and find out about it, that sounds juicy to you. I'm like, ooh, wow. More Firebirds, some Star Firebirds. We're getting into the Maximus Tour discs. Some Star Firebirds in the Maximus Tour disc. More special process flat top KC Pro rocks in different colors and in different weights, down to, looks like 169 up to max weight. That's a good variety. Special edition flat top Firebird. There's people like flat top Firebirds. We paid Innova extra on these also to do a flat top process to make these as flat as possible. Why does that say XT Atlas? Because that's no XT Atlas. Hey, look, it's, anyway, the flat top Firebird. That's a hot pick if you are a Firebird fan. You don't want to pass that up. Or even this, Luster Champ Firebird, a very stable configuration of a Firebird. Again, all of these are Maximus Tour Series. XT Novas, some people love to collect those, and I don't blame them, because you just get some really cool combos when you have two colors on the disc and the stamp. You're going to see some more XT Novas in a minute when I show you some of the Monster, the 22-year Monster LVC. Some JK AVR Pro pairs are left with the Maximus Tour support. Some XT Atlas, some Shimmer Star Destroyer, we talked about that earlier, and some Star Destroyers. See, more Destroyers. There's still some Eye turns left, some Star Wraiths. Oh, we're getting into a mixed box. That is Maximus, and this Star Wraith turns into some LVC Monsters and Star Wraith. We get back to Shimmer Star Wraith is a nice disc in Maximus Tour support, and then some more Star Wraiths in Maximus Tour support. Right, Mako 3 in weights down to, looks like 166. These are in pretty nice order. Some Champ Makos up to max weight in all kinds of different colors. Luster T-Bird. There's some Luster T-Birds. There's still some Luster T-Bird 3s. These have been really popular. And then there are also, in the Maximus Tour support disc, some Mako, Star Mako 3s. Okay, last box of Maximus Tour support. There's one pair of there's one pair of matching classic AVRs left. There's some Eye Star Rock 3s. There are some DX flat top special process glow. There are some Rock X3s. There are still a few Eye Shrikes. Just 2 Star Valkyries left with that stamp. And then there's some DX Rock 3s in all kinds of colors in weights all the way down to 147 up to 180. Then we start getting into the Las Vegas fundraiser discs. There are Glow Champ Destroyers. This has been going well on auction. These black special edition Star Destroyers. There's some XT Novas, Color Glow Champ Firebirds, more Star Destroyers, Star Thunderbirds, Star Roadrunners in weights down to 157 all the way up to max weight 175. More Glow Eagles. It's a great disc. Star Mako 3s. Looks like those are in weights down to 175. Weights down to 168 on the Champion Mako 3s. All right. Star Rock X3s. A few of those left. KC Pro Special Flat Tops. Ooh, I like that one. That Aqua's nice. There are... Now, we were almost out of Star Valkyries in the Maximus, but in the Monster stamp... Oh, hey, wait, see? Someone's stashing on us. There is a Star Valkyrie, another Star Valkyrie. Anyway, some Star Valkyries in the... Oh, wow, that's a great combo. In the Monster. Some Champ Valkyries, various weights. As many as we could get, really, because some weights... It's hard to find some lighter weights sometimes right now with the shortages. And there are some Champ T-Bird 3s in various weights. All right, we were talking earlier about factory seconds for 11 bucks. There's some Valkyrie factory seconds in weights down to 139. All the way up to 169, Looks like there's, 172. Anyway, a wide range of weights, but there looks like there's a lot of lightweight ones. That is a great pick for a kid. That 130 something Star Valkyrie. Star rates 150 up to probably max weight. Oh wow, these are all really light factory second race. 140, 150, up to 159 on those. A lot of this is lighter weight stuff because it was one way for me to get us lighter stuff that people are looking for. Starlight X-Out Destroyers, 143, 147. Looks like they're in weights around 140s. Blizzard X-Out Apes, Blizzard Katanas, Blizzard DD2s, and Blizzard Crates. Also a huge variety of Roadrunners, 171, 170. So max weight all the way down to 148, 151. I thought there were some lighter ones. 175, 170, 158. Anyway, weights, some lighter weights, some average weights. This is an interesting pick. These champion cheetahs, these pearly champion cheetahs. This is a classic disc that really, if it was made, it was on a very rare occasion, but you never saw a champion edition of this. They're really just made in DX. Take a look at the stats on this and see if it fits anywhere in your lineup. This is an interesting one to give a try because it's a rare disc. It's an X out, and you can throw it and see what it does. Could be a very cool choice. Some Blizzard Wraiths and some Blizzard Beasts in different weights. That's what I've got for the factory seconds. Now we're going to take a look at what I've got. Not tons of Discraft. Discraft has been very difficult to get a hold of lately, not just because of Paul Macbeth, because of their shortages. Anyway, we have some 2020 Swirl Earhart zones still available. That is a great choice because to me that's way cooler than a way cooler than a regular zone. There's some special 3-time Nate Doss special blend buzzes. This is a blend of all their special plastics, so it's kind of got a chameleon finish. And there are still a handful of Liberty buzzes from, 2017. That might be worth looking into if you're a Buzz fan. Let's see what this was. Yeah. Still just a couple first run Maltas. That could be worth checking out. And, all right. And some other, you'll find some various stuff. There's a titanium old school nuke. There is a Champ Nuke OS. Right. A first run Buzz OS. More Buzz. Oh, that's a drone. Titanium drone. Eye Hornet. Some Wasps in here. A Hornet. Oh, Champ XL. Great, incredibly straight fairway driver. I love those. More Nuke OS. A very specific use for that, but if you know what to do with it, holy smokes. ESP Nuke. Ooh, a limited edition 2015 Ledgestone Titanium Zone. That is a nice pick. Nuke OS. Force. Couple of Forces in here. This is a Heat. And some more Forces. We'll also have some minis available. There's some Lizard Girls. There's some RDGA. And you might also be lucky enough to find a King of the Lake. All right. So that's what we got. Come check it out. I might have a few more bins. This isn't everything, but I might bring a few more out. We'll see what happens. Hope to see you there. We'll see how it goes.